Chef Kyle, welcome to Inside South Florida.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We're so excited to have you. That feast in front of you looks delicious. So let's talk all about it. Preparing a Thanksgiving turkey can be quite intimidating for a lot of home cooks. So what are the key steps for preparing a turkey before deep frying it?
Well, deep frying a turkey is an incredibly fast process, but that fast process actually starts about 5 days before we do our cooking. So the most important thing is getting that turkey in your house. So for me, on the Saturday, I'm going to be heading to the grocery store, picking up my turkey, probably looking for a 10 to 12 pound turkey, best size for deep frying. We're also getting our oil at the same time. So I'll need about 4 gallons of Wesson oil for this process. Get that turkey home, get it in our fridge, 3-4 days to totally defrost. That's probably the most important part of this entire process.
And ISF, I hope you're taking notes over here because we got some important tasks being taken down. But one thing you mentioned was that oil. Why does the choice of oil matter for flavor and texture of the turkey?
Well, when we're deep frying a turkey, it's the second most important ingredient after the turkey. So we want to use a quality product. So we're using the Wesson canola oil here because it's a pure neutral oil. But what we want at the end is to be able to taste the turkey, not the oil. So that's why we want to use a really high quality neutral oil like Wesson canola oil.
And once you got your turkey prepped, walk us through a little bit of your deep frying method.
All right, so we're going to fast forward about 3 or 4 days. Now it's Tuesday or Wednesday. Kind of take that turkey out of the fridge. By now it's totally defrosted, so the most stressful part is probably over, actually, is making sure you have a defrosted turkey. So we're going to take that turkey, put it into our turkey deep frying pot, cover it with water, and mark that water line with a piece of tape. That's going to tell us how much oil we need to use on the big day. Very important part of this whole process. Now that we've done that, we can take our turkey out of that water, and we're going to get it seasoned up. So we want to totally dry out our turkey. So we're going to take it, blot it off with a paper towel, and then season it liberally with salt, all inside and out. The reason we're salting it today, we want that salt to penetrate into our turkey so that it's fully seasoned when we're done. We season our turkey right before we put it in the deep fryer. Most of that salt is just going to fall off and not do anything for us. So we're going to put that turkey in the fridge uncovered, probably 24, 48 hours. We're doing it Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on the big day, Thursday, we've got our turkey ready to go. Take our turkey pot, going to fill it with our Wesson oil right to that line that we previously marked. That's the perfect amount of oil. And now we're going to heat that oil to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The part that people are always worried about is putting their turkey in that fryer. Because we've taken so much care to dry out that turkey, it shouldn't be a problem. So we're going to carefully lower it into that oil and start our timer. This turkey is going to take about 3.5 minutes per pound, so less than 45 minutes to cook. When it's done, pull it out, check our temperature. We're looking for 165 degrees Fahrenheit in the breast or the thigh. And we've got a perfectly cooked turkey. We're going to let that rest for 30 minutes or an hour while we do the rest of our finishing touches. We carve that up and have a perfect deep fried turkey for our Thanksgiving.
Oh, it looks amazing. I got my mouth drooling over here. Definitely coming to your house for Thanksgiving. But talk about, the after process now, because there's usually a lot of oil left over, but we like to cook with sustainability. So talk a little bit about how to properly filter and store this oil for reuse after cooking the turkey.
Yeah, that's the important point. We can definitely reuse this oil again. So the next day after it's totally cool, we're going to filter it through a nice fine metal strainer to get rid of any particulate, pour it right back into the jugs we use, store that oil in the fridge or freezer, and we can use it again. Me personally, I'm probably going to fire up another turkey at Christmas or New Year's, and I'm going to use that same oil at least one more time.
Awesome. I love the sustainability tips there. Thanks so much, Chef, for coming on to ISF. Where can we go for more information so we can have our turkeys prepped for this Thanksgiving?
Head to purewesson.com. We have the full set of instructions to take all the stress out of this, and you can have a perfect turkey for your Thanksgiving.
Incredible. Chef, thanks so much for hopping on the show. Happy holidays to you.
Thanks for having me. Happy holidays.